I am so excited to celebrate Pentecost with you today. I'm Jen Ringgold, the Director of Educational Ministries at the United Church of Christ Midland, and Pentecost is my favorite church holiday of the entire church year. I put a couple of things in my video to try and help demonstrate for you some of the really cool things about the story of Pentecost. I just had a happy birthday balloon delivered to me, and so that's in my picture and video today as a reminder that we sometimes call Pentecost the birthday of the church. There's also some streamers and a little bit of wind blowing from a fan and some flames that were colored by members of my family that say filled with the Holy Spirit. I'd like to start today by reading a prayer that comes from a book called Prayers for All Seasons, and it is for this year. We're in the lectionary year A of a 3-year lectionary cycle, and this particular prayer was edited by Ellen Turnbull. We believe in the Spirit who blows through our lives, unsettling us, stirring us up, propelling us forward. We believe in the Spirit who comes as a fire, warming us, empowering us, remaking us. We believe in the Spirit who frees our tongues for talking of God, for prayer, for advocacy. We believe in the Spirit, the counselor, the helper, the breath of God. Amen. Today I'm going to share a story with you that tells this particular Bible version from the perspective of the disciples. After I read the book to you, then I am going to share a little bit more about how I think Pentecost applies to us as the church today. The Day When God Made Church by Rebekah McLeod Hutto, illustrated by Stephanie Haig. We all gather and wait. Jesus is gone, and we are nervous. Everyone is curious to meet the one that Jesus would send us. The room is dark. Men, women, old people, young people, all of us. Even the animals wait. Wait for something to happen. Suddenly, the animals move with excitement. What's that noise? It grows louder. It feels like wind and it pounds like drum beats. It fills the room loud and full. Then the room grows brighter. Something hot and blazing shines on us. Darkness is gone. Fire fills the cold space. Now we feel warm inside our bodies. Smiles paint our faces, and we all know something new is happening. We feel our hearts change inside. Is this what Jesus promised? A new sound comes. Words. Words like raindrops fall across the room. Some with loud sounds, some with quiet whispers. Words like drum beats, words that tiptoe through the air. People crowd around. They hear the words. They recognize the languages. Something new is happening. The Holy Spirit has arrived. Everyone around begins to ask questions. Who is this Holy Spirit? What is happening? Why do we feel so different? Why do we hear so many languages? Peter stands. He walks around looking at each of us. I wonder, is he going to speak? Then Peter opens his mouth and starts to preach. His powerful voice fills the spaces around us and between us. Friends, something new is happening. Jesus has given us a wonderful gift. Don't be surprised if you all start to preach and dream too. Young and old, men and women, all friends, we are called to something new. God is changing us so we can see old things in a new way. We all listen as Peter tells the story of God's love in Jesus. He reminds us all what Jesus taught us. We hear again how Jesus loves us. We remember when Jesus healed our friends, told us stories, and shared good news. We listened as Peter describes the day, that awful day when Jesus hung on the cross, and we remember how sad we were. The dark clouds covered the sky, the earth shook, and Jesus died. But our sadness did not last forever. Peter reminded us that soon there was joy, laughter, dancing. Jesus came back to us. God raised him from the dead and gave him life in a new way. We all hear the word Peter preaches, and the Holy Spirit changes us. The rivers of baptism pour out, and we feel God's love. A love for us, our families, our friends, and even people who are far away. People everywhere, all hear this good news. We all begin this new life together. We become a new family. We share our things, we break bread together, and we worship God. This is what we call the day of Pentecost, the day when church was born. All people from everywhere are all filled with the Holy Spirit, and we worship Jesus alive in a new way. I think the coolest thing about this story is that it's still happening, and we are still a part of it. Thousands of years after this recorded event, we are still, each of us, emboldened and have a spark in us of the Holy Spirit, of God's love. Please always remember the Holy Spirit is in you, breathes life into you, and empowers you to breathe life into others. Holy God, Spirit giver, fill us to the brim and help us use the breath and wind of your Spirit to empower our ministry in the world. Amen.